Hey everybody, it's me, yes me, Chalky Controller, and oh, hi, it's Ricky. I love eating on the beach. My Pokemon and I have been doing great. We're fully fueled. I'm going for a swim. Bye. Okay. Slateport Harbor. Anyway, welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we finally beat Brawly after once again taking way too many attempts at it. We then went to the beach down by Slateport City and came into Slateport City. In this episode, we are going to be exploring Slateport City. Have I said Slateport City enough yet? Right here, the first thing I want to do is I want to buy a couple repels, and I also want to buy... Actually, we can wait on this. I just want to buy a couple repels for later. But yeah, first things first, over here we can see some Team Aqua goons. Why are we even lining up and paying? We should just march in. Long line, huh? It reminds me of the times that I lined up to buy Smash It games. What's the new scheme, I wonder? Our boss is scary when he's mad, so I better not screw things up. If there's something we need in the museum, we should take it all. Hey there, don't... Chewy... Stop. Hey you there, don't butt in. When this operation's over, I'll take you to a hot spring spa. That's what our leader said. I can't wait. I'm gonna save that guy. I should have brought my Game Boy Advance so I wouldn't get bored in line. Our boss is brilliant. What would he want to do with a museum now? Team Aqua has a policy of assembling and disappearing at the operation site. Hey there, quit pushing. This is the line, can't you see? I could stand in the middle of the line, but they're not gonna move. I want to read the sign! What? What do you want? You want to read this sign? I'll read it for you. Let's see. I think it says something like, life in the sea is endless. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's what it says. What is that over there? That long line? Stern, the fellow who built the museum, also happens to be the leader of an undersea exploration team. So everyone calls him Captain Stern. Cool. Come on. Alright. Now that we've done that. Where the water is clean, the fruits of bountiful harvest gather. And where the people gather, a market soon starts. This is how a town is born and grows. Alright. My Pokemon has a hasty nature. It has higher speed compared to my other Pokemon. Maybe their nature has something to do with the stat gains of Pokemon. It does. Hasty is plus speed minus defense. I had to look that up. You're a trainer, aren't you? Since you came to Slateport City, you must be going to the battle tent. Chewy, what are you doing? The battle tent is a feature we will be doing, just not quite yet. The sea is just so vast. Could the sea have been made by the tears shed by Pokemon? I don't know. Do you know what they do with old ships that become too creaky to sail? They sink them in the sea so that they become habitats for Pokemon. Oh. Recently, a battle tent was built in Slateport. Gyms are fun, but the battle tent's awesome in its own way. You should go find tough Pokemon for the battle tent. We can do that, but again, we'll do that later. The light of the lighthouse reaches dozens of miles away. I wonder if it doesn't startle Pokemon in the sea. Right here, we have the Slateport Market, unique items found nowhere else. Right here, this guy has dolls that will be important for, I mean not important, but they're for future later. Whenever I visit here, I get carried away and buy too much. Oh, you're slack off. You have to go for it a little harder. If you do, I'll give your Pokemon something nice. This is somebody based on happiness of your Pokemon, and because I keep losing to battles so often, yeah, I don't have very high happiness. I'm the energy guru. I'll go for it and sell you what you need. This guy sells you vitamins. I have no money, so I'm not gonna buy any, but each vitamin raises a different stats, effort values by a certain amount. Ooh, look at this. The seaweed you can get around these parts are fresh and full of life. Why, it looks like it can even rear up and attack. Shopping where you can breathe the scent of the ocean. Slateport is such a wonderful place. Do you know this TM secret power? Our group, we love this TM secret power. One of our members will give it to you. Come back and show me if you get it. We'll accept you as a member and sell you good stuff in secrecy. Hi, Chewy. If a wild Pokemon gets hurt, it heals itself by chewing on berries. Did you know that? Somebody once got the idea of making medicine from berries. Did you know that? To turn berries into medicine, they must be crushed into powder. Did you know that? You seem to have an interest in berries. I've got something good for someone like you. Obtain the powder jar. This is something used in multiplayer only, really, so I'm not too worried about it. I recently had machines installed at the Pokemon centers for crushing berries. The berry crush machines are at the direct corner upstairs. Did you know? Could you make berry powder for me using those machines? I can make you all sorts of medicine if you bring lots of berry powder. Next up, we got the Pokemon Fan Club, calling all fans of Pokemon. I'm a fan of Pokemon. Hello. I am the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. Being the chairman, I am naturally the most important. No one can best me when it comes to raising Pokemon. No one. Well, let me tell you about Pokemon contests. They're events where one can show off Pokemon for the world to see. However, they're held in far off towns, so I cannot participate often enough. That is why we gather here to show off our Pokemon and have others show us theirs. Do Pokemon enjoy having items used on them? Mine acted really happy when I gave it some protein. I love seeing Pokemon that love their trainers. Pokemon are very sensitive to the feelings of their trainers. If you treat your Pokemon with love and care, they'll love you back. When your Pokemon grow to love you, please come show me. If you keep letting a Pokemon faint in battle, it'll come to resent it. Yeah, I know that very well. Soon it will become less trusting of the trainer. In other words, it certainly won't like you very much. Yeah. Heh, my Pokemon totally rules. It's cooler than any Pokemon. I was lipping off with a swagger in my step like that when the chairman chewed me out. That took the swagger out of my step. If you'd like, I'll teach the move swagger to a Pokemon of yours. This raises the attack stat of the opposing Pokemon, but also confuses them. Which might be a little weird to think about, but basically confusion, when you hit yourself in confusion, it takes the stats of your attack. So if your attack is raised and you hit yourself, you're gonna do more damage. What? No? Can't you get into the spirit of things? I just don't like swagger. Hi, you seem to be very close to your Slack-off. Not really. I lose a lot. Do you know what? I'm a TV reporter. I travel around interviewing people about Pokemon. I'm wondering if you'd be willing to tell me a little about your Slack-off. Oh, thank you. Okay, then please tell me anything you'd like about your Slack-off. We can pick through a list of different words here, but yeah. Let's find Slack-off. Slack-off. Endings. Slack-off is... let's see. Slack-off is naturally lousy. Wow, that's an interesting account. You really are tight with Slack Off, aren't you? I get the feeling that your account will make a great TV story. He is. I wish lazy was a word in there, but it isn't. I promise that I'll turn this into an entertaining show. Keep your eyes out for it. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye. I wish lazy was in there instead of lousy, but, you know. And then last thing that I want to show off before we continue, the Name Raiders house, Pokemon nicknames rated. This is where, if I can go in, this is where. Hi, I'm the Name Raider. I'm the fortune teller of names. I shall be pleased to rate your Pokemon's nickname. Which Pokemon's nickname should I critique? Slack Off. Slack Off, is it? This is quite a fine name you bestowed. But what say you if I were to suggest a slightly better name? This is where we can change the nicknames of Pokemon. So, with that, you have 24 hours as of the posting of this video to go back to episode 2 or 3 or comment on this video with suggestions for Ralts's nickname and Slackoff's nickname. If I do not get any suggestions, I will probably be nicknaming Pokemon myself for the rest of the Let's Play. I just have enough of a following at this point that I want to try having other people suggest nicknames for my Pokemon, but we'll see how it goes. With that, I'm gonna come down here to Stern Shipyard. Wanted, a sailor capable of sailing in all currents. Alright, I'm gonna come in here and the seasons, the weather, where the moon sits in the sky. These and other conditions make the sea change its expression. That's right, the sea is like a living thing. Is that so? I get seasick real easily, so I get to help out here instead. Okay. Why does this look like a freaking, like, Hippowdon or something? Like, the shape of this, like, those yellow, dials look like eyes, and then it's got, like, ears or horns or something, and then the back, it's like a cow or Hippowdon from future generations or something. If this goes here, and that goes over there, then where does this thing go? And what about that doohickey? Alright, I can't make heads or tails of this. Hi, I'm Doc. Captain Stern commissioned me to design a ferry. Oh, that there. Are they Devon goods? But, this won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had some work to do. Could I get you to go find Captain Stern and deliver that to him? In a little bit, yeah. We go over here. Designing a large ship is more like making a big building than putting together a transportation vehicle. Let's see. Is there anybody else I can talk to? There's you. Don't you think it's strange that a ship made of heavy iron floats? It floats because of a principle called buoyancy, something like that. I sort of learned about that in school. I don't remember. This is actually a model of the SS Anne from Red, Blue, Yellow, and Fire Red Leaf Green. So that's fun. Anyway, coming over here now, the Team Aqua members are finally not in line. The triggering is talking to I think his name was Doc. I think is what he said, something like that. So, going in here. Welcome to the Oceanic Museum. The entrance fee is 50. Would you like to enter? Yes. Please enjoy yourself. Aye! What are you doing here? Me, I'm the Team Aqua member you thumped before, remember? Back in Rust Turf Tunnel. Here, take this! You have to forgive me! Obtain the TM46. That TM, it suits you more than it does me. I hope I never see you again. Wahaha! Okay, bye. TM46 is Thief. While attacking, it may steal the foe's held item. It's okay. I didn't have $50, so it took a long time getting by the receptionist. If our goons didn't bungle things in Rustboro, we wouldn't be here. What I learn here, I can put to use on nefarious deeds. If I ripped off the stuff here, would it make me rich? No. No? Question mark? We, Team Aqua, exist for the good of all. Sure you do. We deserve to. We were told to assemble here, so we did, but our boss, the linchpin, isn't here. Coming up here. Or I think that's actually the SSN right there. I can't remember now. Yes, if you're looking for Stern, that would be me. Ah, those must be the parts I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you, that's great. We can prepare our expedition work now. Hold it. We'll take those parts. But what? Who are you people? We're Team Aqua. Our boss wants those parts. Shut your yap and fork them over. How about no? Team Aqua Grunt. Carvana! Alright. Well, we are going to yawn at you. Or we're going to flinch. Oh, come on! Because I flinched, I'm loafing around. Ugh. I want to yawn at you. I don't think I can do this. I think this only works if I'm, yeah. Aha! Fall asleep! You're asleep now. What did you use last time? I don't even remember. Doesn't matter, cause I didn't, I didn't, whatever. Okay. Scratch it. Ugh, forgot about rough skin. Suckers, it's loafing around. Loafing around. I don't like that. Suck scratch. Yeah. Rough skin. Haha! Ow! A kid beat me! $300. Oh man, what a disaster. The boss is gonna be furious. Sniveling wimp. Let me take care of this. I'm inside the circle. Zubat. Zubat and its evolutions are actually pretty good. Mostly its evolutions, but still. Should have yawned. Oh wow. Yeah, Zubat itself is because it doesn't have great moves, but its evolutions are really fast and have really good moves, so. Dead. Slackness grows to level 16. Carvana! Right here, I do want to swap to Basil because I don't want to have to put up with the rough skin anymore. We're just gonna absorb because that's gonna be the super effective damage plus same type attack bonus. You gotta be kidding me. Get out of here. Yeah, rough skin. Whatever. So close. What? I lost 2. Haha. Now what? If we don't get the parts, we're in for it. I didn't count on being meddled with by some meddling kid. Why, hello. I didn't even just see what was taking so long to snatch some parts. And you simps are held up by a mere child? Simps? We are Team Aqua, and we love the sea. And I am Team Aqua's leader, Archie. What makes you interfere with us? No, you can't be. You're not one of Team Magma. Wait, that can't be right. You're not dressed for the part. Pokemon, people, all life depends on the sea. So Team Aqua is dedicated to the expansion of the sea. Don't you agree? What we are doing is a magnificent undertaking. Ah, fine. You're still too young to understand our noble objective. But I warn you, don't even consider interfering with our plans again. The consequences will cost you dearly. And don't you forget it. Okay, bye. Okay, you're Brendan. Anyway, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh yes, I almost forgot that you even brought the parts from Devon. Yeah, here you go. Whoops, there's no time to lose. We have to set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks again, but now I've got to go. Feel free to wander around and check out our facilities, though. Oh, he healed me. Thanks. SSM. Oh, there's the SSM. Okay, that's the SSM. The Fairy SS title. A scale replica of the ship under construction at Stearns. Submarine Explorer 1, a replica of the high-performance ocean floor exploration submarine. Then that other boat, I think, is the boat from earlier that we passed earlier. Hi. Huh? I'm sure I met you somewhere before. Have I introduced myself to you? If not, my name's Scott. I just saw Team Aqua run away from here like they were stung. Let me guess, you drove them away? Yes, I did. Maybe. Just maybe this trainer. Alright, I think you're going to become a good friend. Let's register each other in our Pokénavs. Register this Scott person in the Pokénav. Registered this Scott person. What I'd like to do is tag along with you, but I do want to... What I'd like to do is tag along with you, but I do want to keep an eye on the talents of other people too. So I'll be off to roam other towns a bit more. Be seeing you, Brendan. Okay. With that is everything I want to do today. So, hi. Oh, hey, if it isn't Brendan. Brendan, let me guess. You're going to take on the Battle Tent Challenge. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really great idea. After all, a tough trainer is the perfect fit for the Battle Tent. Give it your best effort. Well, as I was going to say, next time we are going to be taking on the Battle Tent. So, yeah, see you guys then. This is Chocolate and Troller, signing out. Bye!